Did you know that if you train shoulders, you get better at sniping? Like this. Didn't? Stick around and I'm going to show you how to do it. As you might tell from the sound of my croaky voice, I sound like I've been smoking 20 a day. And I haven't. But I have been vaguely sick for the last few weeks actually. This week I had a few rest days in between the week, which made a Saturday become a shoulder session for the first time in a long time. How I felt though was really good because I had an early night. Didn't have to wake up super early. I got an extra hour of sleep, or 2 hours of sleep. And also this is probably the first time I've trained shoulders in ages, not after a night of MMA. I usually train MMA on a Thursday night, then shoulders Friday morning. So I'm gonna run through that and do a little commentary, a little Overwatch commentary on explaining my form and exercise selection. After that, I'm gonna show you what I got up to on the shoot house, which has been added to Modern Warfare 2 a few weeks ago, I think now. But I love that map. I loved it on the last COD that I was on. I'm feeling good at the moment. Using the Val and the MXPR thing is a sniper. Got them both to gold, so I just run around with them on overkill. And to be honest, when I'm on, you'll see I'm on. When I'm off, I'm pretty bad. But today was one of these sessions where I was absolutely fucking on. Ready for all weathers, tactical, inserted, dropping bombs, virgin deaths everywhere, virgin killer. I am unplayable when I'm in this mood. See you in the gym.
So the first exercise I tend to do on most of my workouts is some kind of lateral raise. A lateral raise is really good to warm the shoulders and the lateral deltoids, and most people, general population, will have some kind of shoulder impingement at some point of their fitness journey, and that's from overworking and overloading the anterior muscles like chest, biceps, and all them beach body muscles that people like to use more often. So a lateral raise followed by a loo raise, which is something that actually targets more the scapula and upper trap, and that's really good for strengthening those intricate rotator cuff muscles and stuff around the back, which will stop those impingements happening in the first place. I then move on to this combination of oblique raises and kind of just warming up my hips. So I have a hip impingement that is specific to me, so not necessary for a shoulder workout, but I like to do it. Moving on to the first exercise of the shoulder workout for me, it's always going to be a heavy compound lift, whether or not it be a Smith machine or dumbbells. I find dumbbells is way better because you get better range of motion, and some people like to pre-fatigue shoulders. But for me, anyway, if you're going to go and train shoulders, you really need to be hitting compound movements first, because that is where you're going to get your most muscle growth. It's where you're going to be able to hit the most weight and just be able to recruit the most muscle fibers per lift. So bang for your buck, when you've got your most energy, go in, lift heavy and do a compound lift. I do about 3 or 4 sets of these. You'll notice I then drop down to a smaller weight. This is what's known as a drop set, and it's good because it allows you to get more volume in. Once you're set up in one particular exercise, you have to run around, just get another dumbbell and go. But I'll cover that another session. You might find it odd that I then goes back into lateral raises. Lateral raises for me are probably the best exercise to get those capped delts. You're pretty much targeting that outer delt, and I know it's not just the outer delt, it's you also need to target the rear delt and the front to get that overall cannonball look on your deltoids. But personally, and through the research and the anecdotal evidence that I've heard online, doing a lateral raise, high volume, high weight, is something that just is kind of unparalleled to get big delts. And ever since I started prioritizing them, my delts and the strength of my deltoids have always just gone up. It's just carrying on going, yeah, stronger and stronger and stronger. So I then go back to another compound lift, but if you notice, I'm doing it fairly light here. The weight is not something as a variable that I'm focusing on. I'm using the Smith machine to allow me to stay in one particular plane of motion, so I know exactly what head of the shoulder I'm going to be hitting. When you're doing stuff like dumbbell exercise, you start incorporating different muscles. You might be bringing it forward a little more, you might end up focusing on that front delta a little bit more. Once you're on a shoulder press machine, you're pretty much locked in the groove and you don't have to go too heavy. And for me, it's just another modality to get extra volume out of those compound lifts without having to go to a barbell or something like that, which while you're in that depth of fatigue, you might start getting injured. Now, I again go back to lateral raises, but this time I use the cables. The difference between cable lateral raises and dumbbell lateral raises is cables gives you a resistance at the top of the movement and all the way down through the movement. So you get resistance going all the way to the top and all the way down. The dumbbells, once you've hit here, the resistance stops and you're going back all the way down. The resistance for a dumbbell is only as you're going up to the parallel position. Once you go to the top, you have nothing, you're just letting it down. The cables will really get you firing loads of muscle fibers on that, especially on the negative part of the movement. So the cable fly does give that extra resistance that you often need during those kind of back off sets after you've done your heavy compounds, your heavy lateral raises. These allow you to get real granular and grimy in those sets without using too much weight. I also use the cuff to try and remove the added pressure on my forearms, so you're just really just concentrating pure delts. But if you use the D handles, you might just burn out your grip. I then go into a dumbbell trap shrug. My favorite exercise for traps. Pretty simple, most people do it as one of the first kind of exercises when they start training. Grip and rip, go heavy. Again, dumbbells for me probably my favorite modality to train traps. You can get real deep and get really good contraction, especially with dumbbells. Over a barbell in front of you, I don't like that, because that's when you start incorporating too much anterior deltoid, and that's when you get the impingements and the rotator cuff injuries. That's where they come from, that, which I definitely did a lot of when I was younger. But yeah. Last exercise, shrugs. Build up your traps, get swole.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that section of the video, but I did promise you that I would prove that training shoulders does improve your sniping ability by at least about 30%. So without further ado, please join me on Shoot House on the new Call of Duty in Team Deathmatch. Please like and subscribe and join me for the next gaming and training session. Until next time, catch you later.
Oh, you spongy little cunt.
Hostile UAV in the area. I'm reloading. UAV standing by. Down. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Focus.
El diablo! El diablo is here! 69, what level? My favorite number. Oh, get the fuck out my face! Bye bye. Roger, you're sat on a corner on a little stoop. On a stoop. On a little stoop. Come on. You fucking penis. You penis. Your little mum's a little stoop. You're like a little stoop.
UAV is orbiting the area. I'm hit! We hold the advantage. I'm reloading.
Oh! Where's he go?
Ghost online.
1v1 me, bruv. 1v1 me, bruv. Oh. Saved. Virgin. Virgin. Oh my god. Virgins everywhere.
Friendly SAE on the way.
Oh, I'm not flash myself. Just spray and play.
UAV standing by. Friendly UAV online.
Lie on the floor.
Standing by.
Lucky. You know when I'm back. Let's have it. No little. You going there?
Taking effective fire. Keep the pressure, lads.
Come on.
Threat neutralized.
You're cheating. You're cheating.
Covering your six.
You're cheating. Cheating.
Enemy UAV active. On your six.
Oh. Cheating.
Switching mags.
Your dad uses you as a pocket pussy, bruv.
I'll give you that. It's a pretty good one. My dad uses me as his pocket pussy. Your mum uses you as a femdom on your dad. Work that one out.